If you can feel pain, you are alive. If you can feel others' pain, you are human. If you can work towards reducing others' pain, you are a Rotarian. Namaskar and welcome to the Rotary Sunday series from District 3192, where the stories of service, leadership and inspiration take center stage. I am Rotarian Milind Deshpande and I am pleased to bring to you another inspiring individual today, interviewed by one and only Rotarian Sanjay Dugar.
Hello everyone and welcome once again to the Anubhav Rotary Sunday series. And this time we have a very special guest, Rotarian Dr. VG Kiran Kumar. A little information about him. He is the director of Vishal Infrastructure Limited based out of Bangalore. He is very involved in very many facets of Rotary. He's been an active member in Rotary International. He's served as a president of Rotary South Parade. He's associated with St. Joseph Boys High School as the PTA president for the last 13 years. He's very connected with World Wildlife Photography. He's connected with the Archery Association, and he's been bestowed a Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Peace Award for his exceptional contribution and dedication and social service from the International Peace University. He is also the FKCCI chairman for International Affairs Coordination and the CSR Committee. He's been actively involved, as you see, in very many spheres of work that he does. His burning desire is to say, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you might find you get what you need. I think it's a very powerful statement. And something that in privy we got to know is that he's been awarded as the All India Best Navy Cadet by the late Prime Minister Srimati Indira Gandhi. And this was in 1983 and again in 1985 by the late Prime Minister Sri Rajiv Gandhi, which still holds as a national record. That, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome Rotarian past President Dr. VG Kiran Kumar. Thank you and welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, as we have seen you in different facets, but maybe we should start right from the beginning, which is how did you get inspired to join Rotary?
Thank you so much for inviting me, Sanjay ji, and the entire team of Rotarians. This is a wonderful program. I've been watching this. I'll be waiting every Sunday, whichever part of the world we are. And I also, forwarded to a lot of my other groups also, not only in District 3191 and 92, to other districts also. And Rotary, as you all know, we are all Rotarians. We are all friends for life is what I call them. For me, Rotary inspired when I was in the school, the National High School. And that time, the Rotary, those days it was District 319. And the South Club, they used to conduct the traffic management for the school children. So we used to get a chance to stop the cars and, in the signal lights. That is how it went on. And then when we were in the college, we were told to join. This is what the Rotary movement is. And those days, the Rotary movement is clean the area or, get into any nice programs where the national important leaders, the President of India is coming, hold the national flag, stand in the line queue, or the Queen Elizabeth is coming, like this. I have participated in those type of activities. And then I was also in the road track movement for a very small time. Somehow, because of my other activities, I could not join. And as the days went on, way back in 1995, 96, I joined the Rotary. I was invited by two clubs, and one club was Rotary Club of Bangalore, and the other club was other friends of us. We were 10 to 12 of our friends who came together, and one gentleman said, we were not so keen what exactly the Rotary does, but then when we came to know that Rotary is involved in so many activities for the humanity, which was for my heart, I said yes. Then I was charter member of Rotary South Parade. So after looking at my way of working, the then governor said you should also become the president. So I became the president, and that's how my involvement started. To me, the man who inspired me was none other than Captain VVK Mani, who was the Rotary governor those days, and Kalyan Banerjee, who went on to become the Rotary International president. So he was the Rotary International director who came in. Raja Sahu was the past president. So a couple of ICGFs when we went, and then I said, yeah, this is a time where, we can do something by joining hands with Rotary. That's how I came into Rotary. But believe me, I never looked back. I made friends all over the world. So that's why I say Rotarians are friends for life.
Absolutely amazing, and such a wide range of things that you've experienced even before you joined Rotary. And then, of course, great work as the president and also charter member of South Parade. I think wonderful thoughts there. The thought of friends for life, I think, really stands out because Rotary has that as a culture. If you really involve yourself in Rotary, then you are creating friends for life. I'm glad to hear that. And building a little, what are maybe some of your favorite, let's say, impact areas where you feel that contribution has been good and should be done more of?
Well, in the past, I've been telling we, the Rotarians, we involve the Rotractors, we utilize them where the program is. I always say the Rotractors are the future of the Rotary, just not only to the nation, they're even the future for Rotary also. So the Rotractors has to be, make sure at the little later stage, they should be a Rotarians. Out of the 100, if you see, the thumb rule says is only 12% to 15% are there who come back and join the Rotary for various reasons. They would have gone out of India, or they would have gone for work rule. Whichever workplace they go, for example, somebody from Bangalore goes to Lucknow, we must make sure that he must join the Rotary Lucknow. The Rotary movement, every Rotractor must join. And I always say that Interactor should become a Rotractor, and the Rotractor should become a Rotarian, and the Rotarian should become a president, and then also he should become, everyone must get into a larger interest of Rotary movement is what I always say.
Wonderful thoughts. And I love the succession plan that you called out. And if people can think wide, right? You don't necessarily have to limit them to your club, but you can introduce them to Rotary in anywhere in the world, wherever they go for either work or life takes them there, and they can join Rotary anywhere, which is a great idea. And that way we can make sure that a higher percentage of Rotractors become Rotarians. So wonderful thoughts.
And one thing I wanted to tell also to the Rotarian, when they get in the new members, give them that comfort in the club, saying that you are the future leader of our club. That is how you are bringing him there, whether he or she. Now, plenty of women in Rotary. Okay, so Rotarians also must make sure, the senior Rotarians, I feel that the larger clubs, they must make sure that the Rotarians are taken care very much. They must involve, just that not coming on the day of their installation, they must be given the roles and responsibility defined to them and make them understand. And every president, I always say, you know that your year of starting in the month of July. Please start your homework in the month of February, March. Once the district conference gets over, it's all yours. Okay, so you must plan according to that. And you also have a circle of friends who are always available for you to be a successful president. And he also should make sure there must be some fundraising program. He must make sure before taking over, the day he becomes the president, there must be something you can start, anything which is convenient to your group of people to do the homework. This is my opinion, and this is my advice to all the incoming leaders. I'm talking only at the club level.
Wonderful, wonderful thoughts there. And yes, I'm sure a lot of emphasis on planning, and that too planning early, is very, very useful. And I also love the point that as you bring in members, give them the roles and responsibilities so that you're building them to be future leaders of the club. Great thoughts there. And coming back to the question around different projects that you have contributed to and worked so much, I know you're passionate about all of them. But if I had to call out the top three projects that come to your mind, which would you be speaking about?
So for me, the Rotary project, which has all these days has been successful, is the polio program, the Polio Plus program. Though we don't have any cases for the last several years in India or even in any of our districts, but still we are making a impact, and the government recognizes. Only which I always been asking for the Rotary International directors, Rotary International presidents. Whenever I have a chance to meet them, I always say, whenever the entire medicine is coming from Rotary International, it is only distributed by the government, the municipal level. Why in any places our Rotary wheel is not there in any of the advertisements? Okay, so 2 years back, when the government, the then government, Mr. Bommai's government, I fought and we made sure that in everywhere they will be using the Rotary wheels. And today what happens is, you ask any IAS officers, any IPS officers, they say that Rotarians means you guys impact the people are suffering. You are the hope. You guys are the hope for the future. You guys are the hope for any, because we Rotarians take in anything that someone is in distress, we always pick it up. But I feel the impact which I found is, a couple of them are there. One is my own club, that is Rotary Orchards. We did this old age home. We call it a senior citizens house, and we are not taken 1 rupee also from the Rotary International or any matching grant. It was totally self-sustained. And we also constructed a beautiful school at the Vasant Nagar for the corporation school, which we did ground zero, and it's a brand new construction. And the past president of Rotary, Shekhar Mehta, who came in, he was surprised to see such a wonderful building that we have done. And as a RI president, Mr. Ravindran had come, who inaugurated our senior citizen home. It's in Yelahanka. And I'm proud to say, our own president, the past presidents in the group of our Rotarians, we have put a lot of efforts to make that viable to run it. Because anybody can construct. To run a dedicated Rotarians, honestly, is a very, very important role. So we have few dedicated Rotarians who involved there. And whenever they require my help, I have always been there. And Rotary, the way we involved in the COVID time, I still remember whatever we asked the Rotarians. Mr. Bhaskara was then the police commissioner. We only said to the Rotarians that we want this. They gave. We wanted juice. They gave. Then we did a project called for the underprivileged people, the sanitary napkins for the women. So Bhaskara had out of the 20 DCPs, he had 10 women DCPs with him. So when we all sat like this in a meeting room, so I said, sir, this is what it is. Then he said, I still remember Mrs. Katoch, who was the DCP South, who's now the IGP at the Police Training Center in Secunderabad. She said, let's do this project. It will be great if Rotary can do it. So with the then governor, when I asked him, and I also asked Captain, Lieutenant Captain Nagesh, he immediately said, yeah, let's do that. Then, believe me, a couple of our Rotarians who came forward, we got in next 2 days' time 1 full truck load of Johnson sanitary napkins. This is one.
Amazing.
And the juice bottles. We got 50,000 juice bottles.
I think that's the power of Rotary, right?
Rotary Palm Mile. Rotary Palm Mile. The moment we said we wanted juice bottle, they said, never mind. Truckloads of juices came to our group.
Your doorstep, right? Wonderful thoughts, and I see a wide range of projects. I'm sure Rotary does even much more, just a few that you have called out. I think that gives me also one link to a very more like a personal question for you is, you are reached out by pretty much anyone and everyone for anything and everything. So how do you actually manage to help everyone? And you do so with just pure selflessness. Like there's just no, you don't even really worry about who the other person is, how they have treated you, or whatever they have done to you, and you just go in and help. How do you motivate yourself to do that?
Sir, I should mention a couple of Rotarians' name here. Okay, late Umesh, Mr. B.S.N. Hari, who's Rotarian B.S.N. Hari, who's AKS now from my club Rotary. Orchards. Again, AKS Dr. Milind Deshpande. These people, and then past President Ramesh Babu. All these 4-5 people in my life, what they taught me is that never expect anything from anyone. If you can help, help them. And that is what I've been doing it. And believe me, whichever Rotarian, whomever that I'm asking anything for a help, they never said no to me. Right from a Rotarian to anybody, past district governor. And then the biggest advantage of knowing people and helping people, that gives a lot of joy. Honestly. Other day, one of our Rotarian passed away, my own past president from Rotary Orchards, Mr. Holla, past President Holla. I was in Prague, in Europe, and the man died in, I think he passed away in Bangkok. They went to play golf and suddenly passed away. Believe me, otherwise they get the body back to India, it will take minimum 8 days. So with all my connect, I spoke to the ambassador and the joint secretary at the Ministry of External Affairs and all those things. I was able to get the body in the next 24 hours time. Less than 30 hours, the body came to Bangalore. So like that, during COVID also, I've done so much. At least around 30-35 dead bodies I've taken and then I've burnt it. So all those things we have done. So I don't want to tell what I did. So it's up to the Rotarians and it's up to my friends to speak. But one thing is for sure, I will never say no to anything, and I will never expect anything. So that's my thing. And it's always a joy to do something good to the community is what I always learned.
Extremely moved by the words that you speak and the way you speak it. I know it's coming directly from your heart. So love that. And I hope that Rotarians see that. And this really should be the Rotary culture. Literally, Rotary is about service. It is about giving to the community, and it's giving to anyone and everyone who needs help. So I think you're a true living Rotarian example, and that's what many of your friends have also shared. So I really value that. And one last question for you is any advice that you have for the current and future leaders of different Rotary clubs?
Sir, my only advice to the Rotary Club presidents, my request to all the Rotary presidents in the city, please take one club out of Bangalore. Make them as your partner. Whatever you do it together. This is one request I would request all the presidents. So what happens is outside Bangalore, they don't have the bandwidth. So here at the city level, we have a better bandwidth. And as far as the Rotary past district governors and the present district governors and the incoming team is concerned, I suggest please carry people together. This is very, very important. The Rotarians, when they come in with a lot of expectation that they want to do this. Please put a full stop to asking them money. Don't ask money with them. Ask for some help. Involve them in Rotary. The money they will give themselves. This is my understanding. I'm telling you, this is my experience. If I call the new Rotarian, make him to join the project, and he works on the project, and he says, "Yaar, iska kharcha kitna ho gaya? I will pay for this next time." So this is how it is. So my request to all the incoming leaders also, involve every Rotarian, irrespective of whatever it is. Once you are the governor, the Rotary, you have to carry every Rotarian. Just not only few Rotarians, you have to carry every Rotarian. This is my request.
Well, sir, I think very, very valid pieces of advice. One, make sure you partner with a club outside the city as well, so that both the clubs can grow. We learn about them, they learn about us, and when you work together, it's a much stronger bond and you can do a lot. And the other, involve every Rotarian in activities. The rest of the things will follow, right? Money will follow. Money has never been a stopper for Rotary, but then involving people, I think, is the key. Thank you for those excellent words of wisdom. I'm sure that there's a lot more which we can uncover with you, but unfortunately, this will be the time together on this episode. Maybe on another episode, we'll explore other possibilities. But thank you once again for the time, Past President Rotarian Dr. V.G. Kiran Kumar. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for everything.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Rotary Sunday Series. If today's story inspired you, share it and subscribe for more such meaningful conversations from Rotary District 3192.